What's that? Sony is already redesigning the PlayStation 5? Stop. It's happening, Carlos. It's real. It's real. I can't kiss you. You're a bird. You're not even a real bird. I can't make chicken out of you. You're a good-looking bird, though. Let's get into the news. Skip it up and that up. So I actually talked about this in a couple other videos, I believe, at least one other video, how Sony is debating redesigning the PlayStation 5 in the not so distant future. I'm not talking a PS5 Slim. I'm not talking a PS5 Pro. We know that's pretty much coming. There's already a patent out for something that's similar to the PS5 Pro. But this one is going to be a redesign of the internals. It's not like if you bought a PlayStation 5 now you're missing out on something, but they are shrinking the fabrication process of the CPU die, and it's fairly quick. Usually consoles don't get any kind of redesign, even if it's a non-substantial redesign, for a couple of years. But here we are, Sony in 2022, from what this article says and what other sites have said, is actually going to redesign the console sooner than you think. This comes from VideoGamesChronicle.com. I'm going to read it to you, then we will discuss. As noted by Kantan Games analyst Dr. Serkin Toto, DigiTimes, which is a Taiwanese business website, supply chain sources say the redesigned PlayStation 5 will come with a semi-customized 6nm CPU from AMD. It's likely the redesign is purely components focused and won't feature any significant external changes. Sony recently said it's unlikely that supplies of PS5 consoles will drastically improve in its current fiscal year, which ends on March 31st, 2022. Now, Sony has said they're looking to move more sales volume than the PS4 moved in the same amount of time. And this may be why they're changing the fabrication process. Maybe it'll allow them to make more consoles quicker, because Sony has talked about this before. That's the biggest hurdle right now, is that the semiconductor industry is on its knees because of the pandemic. It's a mixture of there's not as much manufacturing due to COVID-19, and on the flip side, due to people being home more people are buying tablets or iPads, or more people are buying phones, or more people are buying laptops and computers because people are working from home. And then there's more time that people have on their hands, so they're gaming more from home. So it's the perfect storm of products staying out of stock. There's less product being manufactured, and there's more demand than usual for those products that are not being manufactured as much. So it's a big mess out there. Now, do I feel that anyone out there right now should feel gypped if they already got a PS5? No, this is not going to be a performance improvement. That would be suicidal of Sony to do that quickly. It's just going to be that they're making the fabrication process smaller. It's 7 nanometers in the current PS5. It's going to go down to 6. And I'm assuming that there will be better yields, I'm guessing Sony's hoping, with this new 6 nanometer chip for the PlayStation 5. So they'll be able to produce more consoles. Now, this doesn't fall into, I always talk about how the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series consoles should have been delayed. This has nothing to do with that. They could have delayed the consoles till 2023. This wouldn't have changed anything. I'm talking about how the UI, especially, actually both consoles, the UI could have used work. The NVMe slot on the PlayStation 5, if you want to upgrade the external storage or add more to the internal storage, I mean to say, isn't even ready to go yet. They have that disabled. I feel like the consoles could have waited until like around now to be released, or even at the end of 2021. But that wouldn't have resolved this either. This is Sony looking to tackle another issue, which is the semiconductor shortage, and maybe doing something with the fabrication process will, one, make the consoles run cooler because it's a smaller chip. Its smaller chip will produce less heat, and maybe it'll be easier to manufacture. That's just speculation for me. I could be wrong about that, but I have a feeling that's the case, and that's why Sony's doing this. So Point being is that if you see these articles out there, don't lose any sleep. You're not missing out on like a more powerful PlayStation or one with more features. You're not even it's probably going to even look exactly the same. They're not going to make a PS5 Slim in 2022. It's just internal changes that if no one even mentioned it like me, or there were no articles out there, you would never even notice. But what you will notice is that there will possibly be more PlayStation 5s on shelves, and you may actually be able to get one. But again, that's speculation. We'll have to wait and see. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.